Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Many of you know me from my main tarot channel, which is Moon Moth Goddess. So if this reading does resonate for you today, I encourage you to also check out my main tarot channel. So today's pick a card reading, we are asking Spirit, what are you not seeing about your life right now? And this could be something that you are just not aware of, or maybe even something that Spirit is trying to draw your attention to, and we can be maybe blocking it out and not really seeing it, or choosing not to acknowledge it, and put our focus towards it. So it's basically, what are you not seeing about your life right now? And maybe it genuinely is something that you're just not seeing. Or like I said, it could be something that you have acknowledged, but you've chosen not to really focus on. And this is Spirit wanting to just kind of get the message through of the importance of you seeing whatever it is to see. Okay, so what are you not seeing about your life right now? Pile number one, we are doing this card here, the White Buffalo. And that is going to be with this gray, actually a gray little, I think it's like a little Jersey agate. Okay, with lots of little shimmer in it. So that is pile one. And then pile number two, you are going to be the card, the Spring. And that is going to be with this little Jersey star. Pile number three, you are going to be the card here, the Fish, and that is going to be with this titanium aura quartz for pile number three. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time. What are you not seeing about your life right now? So pile one with the White Buffalo and the gray Jersey, pile number two with the Spring and the little cream star, and then pile number three with the Fish and the titanium aura quartz. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi pile one. So those of you that resonate with the White Buffalo card and this gray little Jersey agate, this is going to be a reading. So we're actually going to look at your tarot first, and we're going to pull that together here, and then we'll open up the oracle card. So let's look at the tarot first. And our question today is, what are you not seeing about your life right now? Okay. Like I said, this could be something that we're just genuinely not seeing, or it could be something that you have acknowledged, but have maybe not put any of your attention or focus towards. And this is Spirit kind of wanting to bring it to your attention. What are you not seeing about your life right now? Pile number one. What is pile number one not seeing about their life right now? Okay, so we do have the High Priestess. Okay, so already with the High Priestess energy, this is something that your intuition has been telling you. And like I said, we can ignore it, choose not to acknowledge it, or we're just so, like busy, focused energy elsewhere that we're getting these intuitive messages and we're just like legitimately not getting it, So let's see what else is coming through. What is pile number one not seeing about their life right now? And with the High Priestess is about all of the inner knowledge, wisdom that we hold, right? The answers that we may be seeking within life, or questions that we might have. The High Priestess is really telling you here, first off, this isn't your first rodeo here on Earth, right? The High Priestess is knowledge and wisdom that is gained and acquired over many lifetimes, okay? So let's see here. It is definitely this connection that we have to the spirit realm, okay, with the High Priestess. Access to hidden knowledge and wisdom. It's kind of like us being that gateway, right, to your higher self, to other dimensions, alternate realities. Let's see here. What are you not seeing about your life right now? Pile number 1. We also have Judgment. Okay, so what I will also say, some of you with the Judgment card, this could be your intuition is really asking you to release something, let something go. Judgment can also be some of you going through a rebirth process. But Judgment is also about us answering the call, like the call of our soul, right? So it could be that you're being asked to step into your soul's purpose, and your intuition may have been like giving you the nudge, over and over and over again. And it could be, like I said, something that you're legitimately not seeing, or it is something that you felt it, but you just haven't answered the call with Judgment, okay? So let's see. What are you not seeing about your life right now? Pile number 1. So we do have Pisces and also Scorpio. We also have Strength. What is pile number 1 not seen about their life right now? And we also have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so there's also a message here about healing. Okay, and some of you, this could be a calling that you do have of being a healer. Okay, and that may be something that some of you have been ignoring, or like I said, just feeling that call to it. Okay, the 5 of Cups is very heart heavy energy. This is a lot of maybe even sadness, pain, depression, grief, any type of loss that you've experienced, whether it is a family member, a friend, someone that's passed away, being able to process that kind of grief, or even, a pet. It could even be grieving the loss of a relationship, having a breakup, or even like a friendship that, it has come to an end. So whatever that is for you, the 5 of Cups can be about shame, guilt, resentment, a lot of heart, like I said, heart heavy type of feelings. Could even be some type of disappointment. Okay, but I'm generally seeing this as pain. Okay, some type of pain, some type of heart heaviness here. And so with Judgment is asking you to really kind of look back on whatever situations you've gone through that have put you into that emotional place. It could be something that you've stuffed or buried deep down inside. And Strength is really about you having the courage to face those feelings, face those emotions that you're dealing with. It can also be about, like I said, for some of you, literally, if you do feel that your soul's calling is being a healer, right? That is about you learning to also balance out your own emotions. It is also getting under better control of your emotions. With Strength, this is about us internally balancing out, learning to have more self-control. It's about courage and strength of will. Okay, so for many of you, it can be having the courage to answer the call of your soul. And I'm seeing that we do have the King of Wands underneath the deck. And the King of Wands is a very passionate, creative energy. This is also about you being a leader, stepping up into a place of leadership into your own life, right? Taking accountability, responsibility. It's about you becoming a trailblazer and leading the path moving forward into, to me, it's a lot of this with Judgment here. It is, like I said, about releasing the past. We look back to the things that we've gone through, the lessons that we've learned from it. We release our pain. We release our heart heaviness, the burdens that we carry. Judgment is also an opportunity for us to forgive, right? To have the courage, the will to be able to, like I said, to face those feelings, those emotions, make peace with our past, release it so that we can clear, right? So like I said, for many of you, your intuition may have already been calling you to what your soul's purpose is. Yes, it may require you to have courage because it's about you stepping outside of your comfort zone for many of you, right? But the King of Wands is about you kind of stepping into your power, having more confidence in yourself. We have the Devil energy right underneath that. So for some of you, it can even be fear, right? Doubts that you have, doubting your intuition about where it is calling you towards. So the King of Wands is about you really stepping into that position of leadership, of, like I said, accountability, pursuing your creative spiritual energy and directing that focused intention towards, wherever it is that you're wanting to manifest or create in your life. But yeah, to me, this is maybe Spirit has been giving you the nudge to heal, right? Have the courage to heal. Maybe a lot of those more difficult feelings and emotions that you have been holding on to. It can also be about you, like I said, literally answering the call of your soul with healing work. Okay, so I want to actually clarify this a little bit further, and I think I forgot to bring another tarot deck with me, so let me grab that really quick. Okay, so let's clarify these energies, and we also have strong Leo energy here as well. Sagittarius and Aries. Let's see, why is the High Priestess here? The Tower. Wow. Yeah, the Tower energy can be, again, something that we need to release. Some of you could literally be going through a spiritual awakening. And this is, maybe your intuition is telling you what things you need to let go of in order for you to move forward on your path. The Tower can bring in huge epiphanies, realizations of things that we need to release. And it could be about you also remembering who you are as the High Priestess, right? Very, like I said, very knowledgeable. This is very psychic energy with the High Priestess. And so the Tower can really signify the Judgment card too. Both of these can signify a spiritual awakening or going through a spiritual awakening. And as we go through that, the Tower energy can break down the old self, right? Or kind of bring to your mind the things that you need to work on releasing so that you can step into that new self, the more authentic self, okay? The whole reason you're here, the whole reason you've incarnated on Earth. Tower is also about coming into our life to break down certain things that are not meant to be. So when Spirit is removing things out of our life that are no longer in alignment, sometimes we want to hold on to those things, right? Because it's different, it's scary, change, right? The Tower energy can come in and be very destructive. It can flip our world upside down, right? When we're trying to build something with someone or trying to, something that is just not meant for us, not meant to be, something we're meant to let go of. And so your intuition may have already been telling you what it is that you need to release, right? But we could, like I said, you could either be willfully blind and ignoring it, and your intuition is already kind of telling you, hey, we need to let go, we need to release. And for some of you, like I said, it could be feelings, emotions, things that are tied into past memories. Okay, so let's see what else here. Why is Judgment here? right? The Tower can bring in like a huge wake-up call for us. You have the Four of Cups. Okay, the Four of Cups energy is when we are feeling discontent, we're feeling unhappy, we could be feeling bored, we can be feeling unmotivated, we could be feeling just indifferent, right? Not really focusing on opportunities that are surrounding us. This can be a need for us to release this type of energy because this isn't really serving, right? With the Four of Cups. And so if we're wanting to create change and manifest change within our life, we have to be ready to let go of those parts of our life that we're not happy with, right? Because that's really what the Four of Cups is. It's when we're feeling discontent with certain things in our life, whether it's a relationship, a job, a certain aspect of the self, right? That we know that we need to release, that we need to work on. So let's see what else. We also have Cancer energy. For some of you, this can be even healing rejection wounds, abandonment wounds. Okay, why is the Strength card here? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So many of you, this is also surrounding career goals, financial goals. It could even be something that's impacting your career, like going and shifting career fields completely, right? Letting go of a job. For some of you, even if you were, let's just say, in a committed relationship partnership that you're not happy with, right? The Tower energy could be telling you, do you really want this relationship? Do you really want to be committed to this person or to, this job? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles has a lot of potential with being able to stay committed to goals, take risks in life to get ahead. It's about nurturing the creative ideas that you do have to create stability, abundance, prosperity within your life, right? Manifestation. So why is the Five of Cups here? We have the Eight of Cups. Okay. So the Eight of Cups is about emotional abandonment. Some of you, like I said, you could be dealing with someone that has, like I said, abandonment wounds, rejection wounds. That could be a need for healing that, clearing that, right? And that can be from either parent. Inner child healing is what I'm seeing with this because, most people who are going through abandonment wounds, those are something that do happen during childhood, during our early formative years, whether you are someone who had a parent that was absent, right? Mother or father that was absent, not present, meaning, maybe a parent had passed away or just wasn't around. This can even affect people who have gone through foster care, adoption, because those wounds are there during that first, those first early years of life. That wound is there. It's like the soul remembers that type of wound. So even though we might be thinking that we're fine and we're okay, that wound is still there. Okay. Some of you could even experience that with friends, with romantic partners. And the Eight of Cups energy is a need for detachment, a need for withdrawal, away from something that is not making you happy. I'm seeing a lot of emotions that are here. The Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is also about setting out on a journey of discovering the self. Okay. The Eight of Cups does lead into the Hermit energy, and the Hermit energy is all about introspection, reflection. It is where we spend time in solitude, where we reflect inwards. It's a journey inwards to discover the self. Okay, so with the Four of Cups energy here, if you are there are certain things about your life that you are unhappy with, this is where Spirit is saying, let go of those things that are no longer bringing you the emotional fulfillment that your soul is truly desiring. Have enough courage and strength to let go of those things. And when Spirit tries to remove them out of your life, don't try to run after them and hold on to them. Let them go, right? So that you are able to kind of go through this transformative process of death, rebirth, right? With judgment. We can wipe the slate clean. We can start fresh. We can start new. We can start focusing on becoming the best version of self, right? And sometimes that does require us to take a good look at what we have in our life currently. And if it's not something that's bringing us happiness, joy, fulfillment, why are we still holding on to it? Okay, so I do want to clarify this Tower a little bit. Right, and the Four of Cups can be sometimes when we are blinded. There's something that we're not seeing here. The Four of Cups is a blind spot. Right? Something we're not seeing. Why is the Tower here? Which is what this reading is about. What are you not seeing? So why is the Tower here? We have the Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords is also negative thinking. Negative thinking. We're keeping ourselves trapped in a place of obsessive thoughts, overthinking, overanalyzing. This is a mental prison, right? That we are keeping ourselves in. So this is one of the things I feel like with the Eight of Swords, we have a busy, busy mind, right? This can be something that overshadows the intuition, that blocks out the intuition. Okay? So that is also something that Spirit is saying here that you're needing to work towards releasing, is a lot of the overthinking, the overanalyzing. This is a need for quieting the mind, right? Stillness, calm, quiet, so that we can really tune in to what our intuition is really guiding us to do. So let's see. What is the Tower energy here? You also have Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why is the Tower energy here? We have the King of Swords, right? So it's like Spirit is wanting us to kind of step into clear thinking. Clear thinking. Also, maybe even taking decisive action to release certain things, right? Let's see. Why is the Four of Cups here? We have the Star. Okay. Aquarius. Libra energy here as well. But yeah, the Star energy is about healing. It is about restoration, renewal, being able to shift into a more positive mindset, right? Because the Four of Cups is sometimes when we feel sorry for ourselves, right? We're having a pity party. We are complaining sometimes, complaining about our life, being unhappy, feeling unhappy. I don't like this. I don't like that. And we have the power to change it. We have the power to create something new by working towards letting those things go, like I said, that are not serving, right? So the Star energy is about shifting into a place of trust, of belief, of faith, trusting in where the divine is leading us towards. And again, I'm getting this very healing energy here. Yeah, okay, so let's look at your oracle cards here and see what we have. So we do have White Buffalo. We have card number 9 with Chickweed. We have New Moon in Scorpio, and it says go deeper. Go deeper. And then we have details. And what does this say? It says clarity, important notes. And there is a little compass here. A little compass. Okay. And then we have, wow, card number 9 with higher purpose. You have the 9 here, 9 here. Card number 9 in the tarot is the Hermit. And then it's higher purpose. This almost makes me feel like at this point in your life right now, what Spirit is kind of nudging you, which is kind of the feeling that I had earlier looking at this energy, nudging you onto a journey of discovering the self. Okay? Really taking some time to get to know you, your authentic self, without self-limiting beliefs, without the opinions of others, without the trauma, without the pain, without all of the social conditioning, right? And getting to know your authentic self. Okay? And a higher purpose here to me is that this is Spirit wanting you to step into what your purpose is, to find your purpose, right? And the only way that we can find that out is by reflecting inwards. We're not going to find the answers outside of ourselves. We may think we can, right? We're trying to look high and low everywhere, right? Those answers are found within you, okay? About what your purpose is. And so with the new moon in Scorpio, it says go deeper, right? To me, that is going deeper into the self. All of that knowledge and wisdom that you do hold through being able to reflect. Because judgment, like I said, it is about looking to the past, right? What did we learn? What did we learn from those experiences? What has it taught us? Yeah, so I feel like this is really Spirit kind of giving you that nudge to step into what your purpose is, okay? And to really kind of seek out working on the self, right? Like I said, with that 8 of Cups is setting out on a journey of discovering you, who you are, right? Without all of the, like I said, traumas, self-limiting beliefs, social conditioning, anything else that is opinions of other people, right? And really working on healing into your authentic self, okay? With the chickweed energy here, this is also talking about very small blessings that you may not currently be seeing in your life. And maybe this is certain people that you have in your life right now that are teaching you lessons and you may not even realize it. Okay? The chickweed card is about us having these what we might kind of see as very insignificant or something that is very small, right? Something very small. And we may not really see them as a blessing because we can kind of overlook them, because when we're kind of waiting for blessings in our life, we're expecting it to be like this huge big thing, right? Like we're going to have a big lump sum of money that just kind of comes into our life, or we're going to have, some huge blessing that comes in, right? The chickweed is talking about something small, right? Something that you may even be kind of overlooking when it comes to a blessing. And like I said, sometimes it is through a certain lesson that we go through and we're not really seeing the silver lining, right, of it all. So this is really a need for really paying attention to what types of things where your thoughts are at, what type of experiences you're currently having in your life, and really try to see what the blessings are in those things, right, that you have currently. And then we have details here. And I'm seeing clarity and what does that say again? Important note. So this makes me feel like your Spirit is saying here, pay attention, right? Pay real attention to everything, right? Being completely aware. And I noticed that I thought I saw it earlier. I thought I saw the Ace of Swords. Might have been when we were flipping through. But the Ace of Swords, which is about clarity. It's about a breakthrough, right? An epiphany. So with this energy here, I feel like Spirit is saying, pay attention to the dreams, the synchronicities, the numbers, the serendipitous meetings with people. Pay attention to all of those things. And it's almost like you're looking at things and your life from a higher perspective, right? Sometimes it's hard for us to do that because when we're going through stuff, right, that's what we focus on, is we're not kind of taking a step back to say, why am I going through this right now? Why is this happening? Or why am I having this experience? So being able to kind of see things from a higher perspective to understand why. Maybe these things that you're going through may even be helping you to, live out what your higher purpose truly is, right? Or to even help you on the path of finding that higher purpose within your life. So I'm feeling this is Spirit saying here, with what are you not seeing about your life right now, is focus on the details, or the details being something that is very important right now. The things that you hear, right? Those of you that are clairaudient, clairvoyant, your dreams, pay attention to your dreams. Start keeping a journal, right? A dream journal, and putting these things down, right? Because all of these things, if you put them together, you may start to notice that there is some type of message, right? The Spirit has been trying to communicate to you. So really kind of going deeper within the self, right? Discovering the self. Like I said, with the High Priestess, it's all about those answers being found within you. And then we also have White Buffalo here. And I'm just kind of wanting to read a little bit about her. This is the Dreamscape Oracle deck, but I want to see. There she is. Okay. So it says, White Buffalo brought the sacred traditions to the indigenous American peoples. She stepped from the clouds to help the Lakota people survive. The White Buffalo holds out a sacred pipe filled with tobacco as a peace offering. The 6 feathers, which hang off the shaft, represent one of the 6 rights she showed her people. The 7th right hangs off from her black hair, over there on her hair. She wears the pelt of a white buffalo, the honored beast that gifted her name. The arrival of the white buffalo is a sign of restoring harmony and spirituality to a troubled world or life. Follow traditions that bring nature back into balance. Do your part to make a change in our environment, right? So for those of you that feel called to do that as well. So the meaning says, time to restore harmony to the world. Be mindful of your spirituality in your life. Okay? So these, with the High Priestess, the Judgment card, the Strength card, are all, and the Star energy too. They're all very, extremely spiritual energies within the tarot. Okay? So I'm also feeling, with you having the higher purpose here too, that it is like Spirit wanting you to maybe even, let's just say, create a bigger, maybe make more time for your spiritual practice, or to incorporate this more, more heavily to really help you. Because if you're stepping into your higher purpose, right, you may not necessarily find that if you're not a very spiritual person. This is about you really taking that time to reflect inwards, right? And to set out on that journey of discovering the self, so that you are able to kind of incorporate those spiritual practices for you. And that could be, through meditation. It could be through mindfulness. It could be through, spending more time in nature, keeping yourself grounded, working on your spiritual gifts. It could be that if you are someone who feels called to heal others, or to, to work, it's about you kind of embracing, I feel like, that aspect of yourself, right? Because this is also talking about tradition. Maybe this is also your spirit guides in a way encouraging you to look within your own lineage. Okay? White Buffalo is talking about the Lakota people, indigenous, right? Indigenous, native. So what about your ancestry, your lineage? Look into what types of practices, spiritual practices, your ancestors may have had, and learn more about them. How can you incorporate those practices that they may have had into your life now, right? Because like I said, with that High Priestess, this is knowledge, wisdom, psychic energy that you've acquired over lifetimes, right? So there is that strong connection to the spirit realm, to the ancestors, right? To spirit guides, to the higher self. So I feel like this is also encouraging maybe to look deeper within yourself, your own lineage. And maybe there are some traditions that may be very interesting to you that'll help you to really kind of step into maybe your purpose, or even to encourage you to kind of bring about more of a, let's just say, regular spiritual practice for yourself that's going to help you to be more in tune with your spiritual self, right? Not just the self that is focused in the 3D, but you kind of incorporate that more into your life, right? To create balance, harmony is what this is talking about. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 1. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the spring and this little star here, this is going to be a reading. So we're actually going to look at your tarot first. So we'll save this and draw your tarot at first. So we're looking at, what are you not seeing about your life right now? And as I said in the intro, this can be something that you may have already acknowledged or are choosing not to see, or maybe legitimately something that you're just not picking up on, okay, intuitively. Maybe something that needs releasing, changing. We'll see what comes through. Pile 2. What is pile 2 not seeing about their life right now? I just saw, was that the star? I don't know. We'll see. It didn't come all the way out, but I think I saw the star. What is pile 2 not seeing about their life right now? Okay, so we do have the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the message that I'm already getting is having to do with abundance, okay, prosperity. It could be that with the 5 of Pentacles energy being here, that some of you may be, I would say, victim to a mentality of lack, okay, with the 5 of Pentacles, because 2 very different energies. You have the Queen of Pentacles, which is very abundant, okay, and then the 5 of Pentacles energy is when we are feeling the energy of scarcity or lack. We are kind of just stuck in that type of mindset, okay? We may feel worried about money constantly, or feeling that we cannot manifest, right? So it could be that this is Spirit saying that you're not seeing the potential within yourself to manifest, you know, and there's no need to be stuck in this type of mentality or mindset of feeling that you don't have blessings in your life, or that blessings are not available to you, okay? That you don't have the power, right, to manifest by nurturing the creative ideas that you have and shifting yourself out of that 5 of Pentacles energy. So what is pile 2 not seeing about their life right now? It may just literally be how abundant you really are. Look at this. It's all about Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles is opportunity, right? So let's just say for some of you with the 5 of Pentacles, if you are out a job right now, right? You don't feel like you're making enough money, or you're worried about money, right? You feel like the job that you have isn't paying you enough, or that you want to change your careers, but you're worried about money, or you want to go to school and you're worried about money, right? The Ace of Pentacles is opportunity that is available to you, right? This is blessings. This is opportunities that the universe is providing here, okay? So yeah, to me, this is about you not seeing the abundance that you bring, the abundance that is accessible to you, the abundance that you're able to manifest and create, right? And stepping out of the mentality of lack. We have the Death card, right? So to me, that Death card is going to be a need to change, to transform this way of thinking into that of abundance, okay? We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant is about our beliefs, right? Our belief system and how our beliefs can be holding us back, right? So to me, that Death card is a need for seeing this mentality of lack, or how your own beliefs are blocking you from the blessings that are available to you, right? That you have the power to manifest and create by nurturing those ideas that you have. The Queen of Pentacles is about commitment, dedication, or, putting in dedicated effort into something, continuing to nurture it and, make good choices, decisions, stay focused, keep yourself grounded. So to me, it's going to be that need for looking at what those belief systems are that you hold, one of which I'm seeing here is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and the Death card is going to be about bringing that to an end so that you can bring yourself into alignment, right, of the blessings and the manifestations that you're really working towards, right? But that Five of Pentacles is what Spirit's saying is not serving. So basically what I'm seeing here as far as what you're not seeing is the abundance that is surrounding you, the opportunities that are surrounding you, or being able to manifest certain opportunities for yourself. Okay, so we do have Taurus. We also have Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Scorpio. Lots of earth energy. So let's clarify a little bit. Okay, so let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. Okay, now the Ten of Wands energy can sometimes be when we have put a lot on our plate. We can be taking on a lot of responsibility, a lot of burdens, especially with this talking about the Queen of Pentacles energy. Are you in a place right now where you feel like you're very, let's just say you have a lot of bills, you have a lot of financial responsibilities. You could be someone who works super hard, right? Super hard. That Ten of Wands can also be a need for rest, right? Because the Ten of Wands can lead to burnout, right? So this can be asking you here with the Ten of Wands to take a look at where you are directing your energy towards at this time, right? Are you spreading yourself thin? Are you putting too much on your plate? Is there a way for you to be able to work smarter, not harder? Okay. The Ten of Wands can definitely feel like a heavy burden, right? What is this Five of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles, right? So yes, this pile has to do with work, career, finances. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting in dedicated and committed effort into manifesting long-term wealth, stability, security, financial independence, right? Some of you literally may be working your butt off, but are still worried about not having enough, not being able to make ends meet. Like I said, wanting to change careers, right? And this is Spirit saying here with that Ace of Pentacles, there are opportunities, right? The universe is abundant. This is about you being open to receive. Look at how that hand is just kind of pulling down that big pentacle there. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Lots of earth energy. Virgo. King of Swords. Okay. So yeah, to me with the King of Swords energy here, it's Spirit saying that maybe it is that you're not seeing the opportunities that are there or taking action to go after them, right? Opportunities that may present themselves, but you may be worried like, oh, if I make this career change, what if I don't have money? It's like that fear that is holding you back from taking those risks that are necessary with that Queen of Pentacles energy. This is you having the power to manifest, the power to create those opportunities for yourself. And the King of Swords is about decisive action. Okay, taking action. So what is this Death card? We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is the Death card here? We have the Two of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this Two of Wands energy can be talking about some type of choice or decision, choosing a path, choosing a direction, choosing a career path, right? But worried about how it's going to work out, how you're going to find the money, how are things going to come together, instead of trusting, right, that the universe is going to provide. You choose the direction, you choose the path, right? Those opportunities are going to open up. Right? Eight of Pentacles, for some of you, this can even be going to school, right? Taking classes, really working on your skill, on your craft, on your talent, whatever this is that you're working towards, okay? But it is going to be about making a choice to bring that type of mentality to an end, okay? Let's see. We also have Aries energy. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles again, right? And then we have the Tower at the bottom. The Tower is the need for to release something. And that release can be that mentality. The release can also be maybe a job that is not giving you what you truly need. Maybe it's not paying you enough money. Maybe it is not making you feel like you're being paid your worth. Right? The Tower can be a huge wake-up call for us of a need for shift, a need for release, a need for letting something go that is no longer in alignment with us. Okay? No longer in alignment. I mean, some of you, this may even have to do with a relationship, only because the Queen of Pentacles talks about commitment. So maybe some of you, it could even be like a relationship that you are in and you're no longer feeling like it's giving you, you know, what you need. The needs are not being met with the Five of Pentacles. This is a feeling of lack, a feeling of void or emptiness, right? So could even be that too. But I'm seeing this more or less with all the pentacles that are here as job, career, something, making a choice here, especially with your Queen of Pentacles energy. You're making some choice surrounding your career, your finances, job, school, things of that nature. The Tower energy is like that, the universe giving our life like a shake up to kind of get us redirected onto the path that we're meant to be on, so that you do have access to aligning yourself with this abundance. Okay, there's, like I said, a lot of potential in that Queen of Pentacles energy as long as you stay focused, committed, and dedicated to what your long-term goals are for your career and your finances, and being open to creating and, you know, change, letting the mindset go, right? The lack mentality, scarcity mindset, because that would only be something that would hold you back, right? So this is Spirit saying what you're not seeing is that if you learn to let go and release these energies that are not really serving you, you can really open yourself up to aligning with abundance, right? Prosperity. So let's look and see what else you have. So you do have this spring here. You also have, look at that, the clover. There's a bunch of little four-leaf clovers all over this, right? Those are like symbols of good luck and fortune and wealth and abundance. So yeah, to me, look at all of your pentacles that you have here. The Queen of Pentacles showing up twice. It says last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. Work through your feelings. We have finding what was lost. That's an interesting one. And then we have wide open. Okay. So to me, this wide open with all of your abundance is here. It's almost like you keeping yourself in a place that is open to receive. Be open to receiving, I feel like, is the message here, right? Maybe you're not seeing that you do have access to opportunities that you're just not seeing, right? Finding what was lost to me with all of this talk of abundance here, maybe this is a part of yourself that you are able to uncover once you let go of that mentality of lack, right? Maybe you're stepping into who you truly are as the Queen of Pentacles, right? Someone who can really nurture. If you look at her here, she looks like she's, I mean, in this deck, it's a crystal, but it's the Pentacles energy where she looks like she's focusing all of her intention on that crystal, right? To get ready to manifest something into her life. So finding what was lost to me could be this part of yourself that is able to manifest abundance, opportunities for yourself. You recognize your power, your worth, your value, right? And keeping yourself focused and committed to what your goals are, being open, right? To this abundance, to blessings coming into your life, removing blockages, keeping yourself open and receptive, right? Maybe that is finding that lost part of self that remembers that they are someone who is abundant. They can manifest abundance, really bring anything into manifestation that you're really working towards. Okay. What else am I seeing here? Yeah, I just kind of feel like it's Spirit saying here, this is an energy of kind of being disconnected from self. And once you learn to, I feel like, believe and hold more faith and trust, this is also Spirit saying here, work through your feelings, right? Work through your feelings here. So maybe there's some certain emotions and things like that that are also maybe even holding you back, right? With the Aries energy, it's about action, passion, creativity, focused intention, organization, maybe even masculine energy with taking action, making decisions. Okay, so we do have the spring here, and this is from the Dreamscape Oracle deck. So I'm going to see what this spring has. We can find this in this deck, hopefully. And this, can't find it, but it's like there's no table of contents there it is, that has it actually numbered. So it's like you have to thumb through the book. Okay, so the spring says, water is sacred. A red-haired maiden sits at the edge of the water. She leans forward, seeking out images and answers from the surface of the pool. She has a desire to belong, to fit in with her kin. Stars stretch across the sky behind her. They bring lots of light to the blackness, giving her the ability to see clearly and to follow the path. Each star is a gift of hope, a promise that a better future will come, no matter what. Many waterfalls flow around the maiden. Water is a healing symbol. Many springs flow. They bring life-sustaining nutrients to every living creature, both sick and healthy. So it says, allow water to cure you, release your emotions and anxieties, right? So maybe for some of you, because like I said, a lot of this is talking about abundance, manifestation. So maybe this is working through those feelings of anxiety that you might feel about taking risks, right? Because in order for us to gain, that level of stability and financial abundance as the Queen of Pentacles has, we have to commit ourselves and dedicate ourselves to our goals, stay focused, stay organized, keep ourselves grounded, and not allow that Five of Pentacles type of mentality, mindset to interfere, right? We know what the goal is. We stay focused. We put in the effort. Like I said, for some of you with that 10 of Wands, are you trying to achieve that level of abundance for yourself or that type of career in life, and you feel like, am I spreading myself too thin, right? So to me, it's also about taking a rest, looking at what are the responsibilities. Do I need to hold on to these? Is there something that I can delegate to another person? Can I take off some of this heaviness or this pressure or this stress or this burden that I feel so that I'm able to kind of open myself up to other opportunities, right? Other blessings that are going to help me to align with what my goals are. So being wide open, the 10 of Wands is when we're carrying a lot of weight, right? And so if we're wanting something new or to kind of shift into a different direction, we have to look at what that load that we're carrying is. Can we let some of it go, right? To open ourselves up to something new. And I'm also feeling with that 2 of Wands, it could, be that you kind of feel like you're at a crossroads in your life where you have a path, right, to choose, new direction. So this is going to be, I feel like, also trusting and having courage. I'm also feeling like having courage to be able to keep yourself open to those opportunities and restoring this energy within yourself that knows and trusts and believes in the self that you have the ability to make these things or whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life and having them make them happen, basically. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 2. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the fish and the little titanium aura quartz, this is going to be your reading, and we're actually going to look at your tarot first. So we're going to pull that together with our pick a card today. What are you not seeing about your life right now? And then we will see what is coming up in your oracle. So pile 3, what are you not seeing about your life right now? Pile 3, what are you not seeing? And as I was saying in the intro, sometimes these can be things that, our intuition is telling us and we just ignore them. They could literally be things that we're just not aware of because we're so busy with life that we just don't even think about it. Okay? So let's see. What are you not seeing about your life right now? Pile 3. Or we're maybe even too afraid, right? Too afraid to make changes. What is pile 3 not seeing about their life right now? Okay, so we have the Hermit. What is pile 3 not seeing about their life right now? The 5 of Wands. The Star. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we do have the High Priestess. Okay, so this is Spirit saying here with the High Priestess, this is something that your intuition has been telling you, right? And like I said, sometimes we ignore it. Sometimes it's like we're too afraid to even acknowledge it. Or like I said, we could be too busy with life and we're just like missing what our intuition is trying to really tell us here. So, and then we have the universe, which is the world underneath that. The world is about bringing some type of cycle to a close, to an end, right? To create a new chapter of life, a new beginning. There it is, right there. Look at that, the Fool. That is about taking the risk, taking a leap of faith, stepping into the unknown, trusting the unknown, stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? Taking a leap of faith. And this is something that your intuition has been encouraging you to do, to create a new beginning for yourself. The Tower is like almost like Spirit trying to show you through things that are being broken down. The Tower can come in as huge, like, realizations, epiphanies, wake-up calls. It can be removing certain things out of your life to kind of give your life and your world a shake-up, right? Things that you're trying to build that are not necessarily being meant for you, and trying to shift you into a different direction. But sometimes we ignore that, right? We ignore it. So yeah, this is like, this has been something that universe, I feel like, has been trying to get your attention for. And I'm kind of feeling for a little while, because we have the universe here, to me, that is maybe some type of cycle that is needing to come to a close. So I'm getting a couple different messages or ways of interpreting this. First off, with the Hermit energy being here, because this is really talking about a need for change, a need for release of something and taking a step into the unknown, right? Which requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. I'm feeling that many of you may have been in hermit mode too long, okay? So it's either that you have either been spending a lot of time in solitude, alone, kind of like dark night of the soul energy, trying to find yourself, feeling lost, pushing people away for some of you, isolating yourself away from others, or kind of in that place of non-action for a long time. And the Five of Wands is a need for change, okay? It is a need for change. It is also maybe any type of conflict that you're dealing with internally or even externally, right? In your environment with other people. So I'm seeing this first message as those of you that have been feeling like you've been stuck or lost, or just like not really, how do I want to say this? Not really, let's just say, living life to your fullest potential. This is that need for you to get out of hermit mode, and really trust your gut and your intuition about creating this new beginning for yourself and for your life. Okay? For others of you that have not taken that time for self, the Hermit is that need for introspection. Right? That need for introspection. It is that need for quiet time, solitude, reflecting inwards, finding the answers that your soul seeks, right? And instead of looking outside of yourself, you look within, right? Especially if you're questioning, okay, what is the next step on my path? Where am I meant to go? The only way you find that is through the Hermit energy, okay? By reflecting inwards. So the Hermit is about a journey of discovering the self, who you are, what your desires are, what is it that your soul truly wants, what's going to make you happy, what's going to bring fulfillment, right? So it could be that the universe has been trying to encourage you to spend that time in hermit mode. But like I said, some of you may be on the other side of it, where you've been in hermit mode your whole life, right? And this is Spirit saying, enough of the hermit energy, let's go. Let's do this, right? The universe closing out the cycle, creating a new beginning. And then the full energy is about taking the risk and just going into, right, the unknown, going for it. New beginning, starting something new. You don't know where it is and where you're going and how you're going to get there and how it's going to happen, but it's about you trusting that it is the right way, right? The right path for you, because you're listening to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you, move there, go there, do this, you know, whatever it is, 'cause it's going to be different for all of you, that you can start to trust that. Okay, you can start to trust that. So, yeah, but I feel like Spirit's saying here, your intuition has already been guiding you for this change or this shift, right? The star energy is also about you needing to keep I feel like a more optimistic, positive mindset, because the Five of Wands can bring in a lot of inner conflict that you feel about making change, right? We can be very uncomfortable with change if it means that we have to trust the uncertainty, trust the unknown, and not know how something is going to work out, right? Do I take that new job? Do I move into that new house? Do I change the country that I'm living in? Do I, walk away from this friendship and trust that I'm going to meet new friends that are more in alignment with me, right? Whatever that is, The star energy is about you having trust, faith, belief in yourself, and about you being able to kind of make your dreams, your wishes come true, to bring them into fruition. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity for a tangible new start, a new beginning, a new house, a new car, a new relationship, a new friend, a new opportunity for your career, for going to school, for abundance, for blessings, right? Ace of Pentacles. So this is about you, like I said, either you've been in hermit mode your entire life and you haven't really felt like you've lived, right? Because you may have let this Five of Wands energy kind of hold you back, right? It can be a very challenging energy. So, yeah, it's either, to me, with the way I'm looking at this, it could be two different things. You've either need that time for reflection to kind of really just figure out where your soul is calling you towards, and then embody the energy of the Fool and just go for it. Right? Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Trust the gut feeling, the intuition, and just go. Okay? So we do have what? Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Leo energy. So let's actually clarify this energy a little bit. Right? So this could be, what you're not seeing is that need for change, the need for shift, the need for taking a leap of faith into a new direction, new beginning, new chapter of life, closing out the old cycle and starting new again. Following the path of your soul and where it's leading you towards. Why is the Hermit energy here? Eight of Cups, okay? The Eight of Cups is can be talking about emotional abandonment, emotional lack of emotional fulfillment with something that we've got going on in our life, whether it's a relationship, friendship, a job, something that is no longer bringing emotional fulfillment, or we've just lost that within ourselves. We don't feel happy, right? The Eight of Cups leads into the energy of the Hermit. So this can be a need for you to let go or walk away from things that are not really giving you the fulfillment that you look for or that you are looking for, right? If it's a relationship, a friendship, and you feel like, you know what, this friendship is not making me happy anymore, right? It's not bringing, or the job is not giving you the fulfillment that it once did, okay? So we have more Pisces energy. Let's see. Right? For some of you, this could be that Spirit has been trying to encourage you to seek out the self, to discover the self, to reflect inwards, right? The Eight of Cups can also talk about detachment, right? Withdrawal, withdrawing your energy from a situation that is no longer serving you. The Eight of Cups can also talk about vices, addictions, right? Letting go of certain behaviors. Okay, working on healing with the Hermit, right? Retreating into the self for healing. Why is the Hermit energy here? King of Cups. Okay, so to me, looking at this King of Cups, he's got two cups here, right? And he's got all his chakras almost that are all lit up here. Balance. That's what this King of Cups is telling me here. So this is about you finding balance and harmony within yourself, right? Learning to trust your intuition, because the King of Cups is a very psychic, very intuitive energy. This is also about emotional maturity, emotional stability, an energy of compassion, sensitivity, nurturing the self, self-love. Okay. Let's see what else. Why is the Five of Wands here? Healing, right? Or the King of Cups is also about intuition and creativity, right? Maybe this is a time for you to trust those creative ideas that you have. Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords can be a lot of scattered thinking, right? A lot of scattered thinking that is creating a lot of conflict within your mind about how to progress, how to move forward, The Seven of Swords can even literally be running away from something, running away from ourself, right? It can be fear that we're stuck in, right? Avoiding change. Many of you have been avoiding change. What is this star energy here? Right? If something is not kind of sitting well with you and you're just feeling that something's just not right, I don't feel completely happy, this isn't really what I want, whether job, relationship, something in your life, it's like basically your intuition has been screaming at you, let's change this, right? Let's change this. Let's open ourselves up to something new. Let's stop this cycle of unhappiness or emotional, like I said, lack of fulfillment. Why is this star here? The Tower. Yeah, this has been like, for some of you, the star and the Tower can also be literally going through an awakening, a realization, like I said, an epiphany. This is a need for release of letting something go, something that's no longer in alignment. The star is card number 16. The star is 17. The Tower is the storm, okay? The star is the calm after the storm. The Tower is something that comes into our life and can bring a lot of chaos, a lot of destruction, a lot of breaking stuff down that is not in alignment for us. The star is letting us know that after this happens, everything will be okay. And it is us trusting these massive or huge shifts that are taking place in our life and trusting that they're only happening for our highest good. Okay? To redirect us on the path that we're meant to be on. So when these Tower moments happen for you, let them happen, right? Trust that your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors are leading you in the direction that you are meant to be on, the path that you're meant to be on, and to trust the process. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Ten of Swords, okay? The Ten of Swords is some type of ending. Can be sometimes a painful ending, right? A separation, letting something go. The Ten of Swords can also be when we are feeling completely mentally, in anguish. We feel distressed. We feel just, there's so much going on with us mentally that maybe this is something that's also blocking out your intuition, right? For some of you, it can even be healing that is needed, right? And that healing is something that is going to help you to almost hearing like recalibrate, like you're just gaining yourself back. You're able to kind of work through and transmute these energies, okay? Yeah, but that Ten of Swords is like when we just feel mentally just drained, exhausted, tired, and we're needing to create a new beginning, okay? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? We have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So that is basically saying that your soul has been calling you to create something new, to plant the seed for something new, for a new beginning, okay? And it could be that you've been overthinking, overanalyzing, right? Of the how and the when and the why and the who and the, how is this going to work? How is that going to work? And that all of that overthinking is overshadowing the intuition. Instead of just trusting the gut feeling and bringing something to an end and creating this new beginning, right? The release of something with a Tower, it's like you're allowing the ego to get in the way, which is creating confusion here with the Two of Swords, stagnancy, stuck, right? Indecision. The Two of Swords is when we keep ourselves blinded to the truth, not facing reality, something we're choosing not to see. And this is Spirit saying here, your soul has been asking you for change, or to create this change, to manifest the change, the shift, whether that means, out of a job, out of a relationship, out of a way of thinking, a pattern of behavior, something that is blocking you, right? And this is Spirit saying, I feel like with that Seven of Swords, it's something that you've been running from, right? You may have been running away from that. Like I said, sometimes they can affect us in a way that we have a lot of scattered thinking. We're not able to kind of ground ourselves and our thoughts. And so this is the need for working towards releasing, right? Those type of challenging mindsets and self-limiting beliefs that are blocking us from being able to step into our power. Okay, but yes, this to me is what are you not seeing? And for some of you, it could be that you're choosing not to see it, right? With that Two of Swords that we saw. Or the ego is kind of stepping in from a place of fears and anxieties and worries and overanalyzing, overthinking the process instead of just kind of trusting what our gut is telling us or leading us towards. Okay, so let's look at your oracle. So you have the fish. You have Rowan. You have new moon in Aries, and it says go for it. Let's see. You also have card number 19, soothing mind and spirit. And then look at that, into the unknown. Right? Into the unknown. And that's kind of what we're seeing here, is Spirit saying that there's a shift or a change that is needed. Something you're needing to release. And to me, a lot of this could be mentality, mindset, conflict that you feel that you're needing to let go of, because this is into the unknown. Your intuition guiding you towards this new beginning with the Fool. Taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Go for it. And that is the unknown, right? Into the unknown. This is trusting what you're feeling inside, right? Not allowing yourself to kind of overanalyze things. And we have soothing mind and spirit, which to me is a lot about the need for grounding. Grounding yourself, grounding your energy, becoming present in the here and the now versus worried about the how and the when and the, how things are going to work out. And it's just trusting the shift that is needed, the change that is needed, and releasing any of those, like I said, mindsets, limited, self-limiting beliefs that are blocking you. So to me, this is a lot of grounding energy too. Okay, so I want to see actually what this Rowan is about. So let's see. And that is from the Seed and Sickle. Seed and Sickle. That is what? 21. Okay. Okay, look at that. It says, you've been lacking in inspiration lately, and it's making everything you do feel, what does that say? Stilted and difficult. Chances are that you're just looking in the wrong places. Rowan was once called the tree of bards, as sitting beneath it would bring inspiration to any lacking in it. And nature is a great place to start looking now. Take a walk, see if you can name the plants that you pass or the birds that you bear or that you hear. Those creative thoughts will come rushing back in no time. Yeah, so to me, this is talking about spending time in nature, right? The grounding energy to help you to kind of clear your mind, right? To help you to get more grounded so that you are able to see clearly what you're needing to release, what you're needing to let go of, which to me is this energy right here, that Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords energy is about bringing the overthinking things to an end and just going for it, right? No more overanalyzing. She's blindfolded here, and she looks like she's kind of just trusting her path, right? Trusting her way here. Let's see what else. Okay, so we also have the fish here, and we're going to look at the fish. That is from the Dreamscape Oracle deck. So let's see the fish. Okay, so the fish says, in Japanese myth, the koi fish swims upstream along the Yellow River. Once it conquers its many challenges and reaches the river's head, it transforms into a majestic dragon. The Japanese view the koi fish as a symbol of aspiration, good fortune, and determination, whose transformation manifests through hard work. It says, you are ready to transform. Good prosperity and wealth are on their way, right? So there is this need for change, for shift, but it's telling you here that this transformation takes place through hard work, right? Through planting the seed to create that change, and for you to really trust, like I said, again, your gut feeling about taking the leap of faith into the unknown and not feeling like you have to have all the answers, have it all figured out. Just trust that your intuition is leading you to where you are truly meant to be. Okay? So I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 3. I hope that this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one.